Have you ever looked into someone's eyes and felt it? That quiet sadness, buried deep beneath their smile. A kind of ache that doesn't scream. It sighs, softly, like rain falling on old wounds. Some people, they don't wear their pain on their skin. They wear it in the way they breathe, in the way they pause before speaking, as if measuring how much of themselves they're allowed to share. You might pass them in a crowd and never know, but if you're lucky, if you're quiet enough to feel, you'll see it. They've loved deeply, fallen hard, trusted blindly, and when the world broke their hearts, they didn't turn bitter. They turned inward. They didn't become colder. They became clearer, not harder, but wiser, more tender, more sensual. There's something incredibly beautiful about people who've been broken but still believe in softness, who've kissed chaos and still long for calm, who faced the storm barefoot and alone and walked out of it with poetry in their soul. That's what emotional resilience truly is. Not the absence of pain, but the intimacy with it. A deep, raw, naked familiarity with your own shadow. It's the ability to fall apart, gracefully, to break down romantically. And yes, I said romantically, because there's something romantic about choosing to stay soft, to keep your heart open when the world tells you to close it, to touch, to feel, to crave, even when you've been told you're too much. It's that fierce kind of love that doesn't come from fairy tales. It comes from surviving real-life war zones of emotion and still whispering, I want to love again, I want to be seen, I want to feel everything. The Stoics understood this. They were not stone-hearted warriors. They were lovers of the present, seduced by clarity, committed to grace, deeply rooted in the art of feeling without drowning. Marcus Aurelius didn't write in power. He wrote in tenderness. He wrote of stillness, of owning your mind, your reactions, your truth. Even when your heart is aching, even when the world is on fire, emotional resilience is not a fortress, it's not a cold wall around your soul, it's a warm, slow dance with your vulnerability. It's when you hold your brokenness like a lover. When you say to your past, thank you for teaching me, but you don't own me anymore. It's when you cry into your pillow and still get up the next morning with lips that remember how to smile. It's when you've seen love collapse and still believe in touch, in warmth, in bodies that speak without words. It's sensual, it's sacred, it's slow-burning courage, and I know you're tired. You're exhausted from being strong. You're craving a place where you don't have to pretend, where you can just be messy, emotional, wild, tender, real. That place, it lives within you, and this guide, it's not here to fix you. You don't need fixing. It's here to remind you of your fire, your softness, your beauty in breaking, your poetry in pain, because you, my dear, are not fragile. You are fierce in the most graceful way, and if no one's told you lately, you can be resilient and romantic, you can be sensual and stoic, you can be a lover and a warrior, you can ache and still be art. This is your invitation to rise, not like fire, but like silk, to flow back into yourself, to remember that your sensitivity is not weakness, it's your superpower. This is your time to reclaim the parts of you that feel too much, to walk back into your body like it's home, to fall in love with your healing. So breathe with me, let it all fall away, the guilt, the noise, the fear that you're not enough. You are, and this is just the beginning. The secret to emotional resilience is that it was never about being unbreakable. It's about learning how to love yourself, even when you are.